Seconds fundamentals. Sean's in side control top. So last time we looked at the Americana from this position. Now we're going to look at, maybe I'm trying to win the underhook. Sean pins my arm to the mat and he's going for the Kimura. So he's got the bite. And now from this position, he'll want it. Notice the way he's got his elbow under my elbow, which is good jiu-jitsu. He's at the end of the lever. Then he changes angle. So we get on the power line. So as he steps over my head, nice. And now he's got monkey grips. He'll be looking to raise my elbow and start to bend my arm behind my back. Nice, switch positions. I've got terrible flexibility, so you haven't really been seeing that at all. So let's just say I have this pinned. Okay. Again, I'm thinking about if I'm attacking with the. Let's get back this way a bit, bro. If I'm attacking with the Kimura, I want to be taking this pulse. So I want my middle finger on his pulse. When I come underneath, my other middle finger is on my own pulse. Okay. Once I've got this locked on, okay, we need to be thinking about. I'll place my elbow on the mat. I'll try to pull it up, and I'll beat his right arm. And then I want to get on this power line. His escape, another escape, is the Undertaker escape, where he might actually try to bam here, and I stay in side control. He can just lift your head off the mat and sit up. Yes, see the way I now I'm losing the position? Whereas when I drop my right hip on his shoulder, get underneath his elbow, and now from this position I'm moving my head towards his hip. So again, that's like a reverse motorcycle grip. And now it's just that movement there. Okay. Shins on me. We want to keep the escapes very, very simple. Think about this. When he's pinned my arm, and he comes over, my right arm will be shadowing his near side hip. I'm using this as a brace here, his hand. Notice the way Sean's not, he's not quite under my elbow. He'll probably bring a wee bit, yes, now he's under my elbow. Just like when we worked the Kimura or the Americana escape from side control, I want to make my left shoulder heavy. Sean's attacking my left arm. So I'm going to lift my butt off the mat and put all the weight of my left shoulder. I'll use my near side arm and his near side hip and walk a little bit. Hard to see it visually, but now his arm isn't under my elbow, it's more towards my armpit. Now obviously if he knows jiu-jitsu, he'll get it back again, but I'll be continually walking towards the submission to get his lever, a weakened lever from under my elbow to more under my armpit. But I'm not going to do this indefinitely. So now I'll just turn my knee inside and I'll make a grip on my pants. If Sean keeps the grip, I'm going to bring my knee back and put my foot on the mat. He has no base over his right shoulder. So my hand on the hip is going to push on his hip, and then I build a base to my elbow, and I'm looking to bring my head higher than his to bring him over. If he lets go, it's no problem. I'm in the side control, just butt scoop this road. But if he still has that Kimura grip on me, I'm going to change the angle and step over his head. And now I'm in the dorsal position with the Kimura trap on him, and we can start attacking from that position. Let's just look at that again, bro. Get another angle here. So, perfect. So this hand's everything. See this hand at the near side hip? That's just going to give me a little bit of time. When I lift my shoulder off the mat, and then as Sean has his elbow under my elbow, yeah, perfect. I'll be lifting my butt off the mat, putting the weight on my shoulder, and then I'll walk towards the submission. Now, again, he can get it back, but I'll be continually following him. And then when the moment's right to solidify it, now it's under my armpit, I just bring my knee in, my left knee in, and make that grip. Now it just depends on what he does. If he keeps the Kimura trap, let's look at that first. I'm using my hand on the hip, and then I start the hip escape. So I'm on my left side, I just put my back on the mat, and now I'm just building a base and coming up. Once I come up, I'll spike him with my shoulder. If he still has the Kimura trap, I just move around his head, and then I'll get the bite on his elbow. And I can start attacking that. If he lets go, let's take a look at that. Because all I want to do is escape the position. So if we're here, and he gets this locked on, And again, from that position, he's at the end of the lever, my elbow. I put the weight on my shoulder. I'll walk a little bit. And once I get to there, I'm going to make my grips. And now from here, once I start to put my foot on the mat, if he feels his base going, he will post. The minute he posts, I'm just coming to my knees. And now I can start to put him down from that position. So whether he keeps the Kimura chop, you get the reversal. If he lets go, it'll become a scramble. But your goal is to get to your knees and take him down. So let's drill that.